All right, what's up, guys? So, Arrestflix has uploaded a video titled "Spoiled Teens $450 Salon Scam Explodes in Her Face." Yeah, $450 at the salon? What could you? I guess, like, cause with me, it's like just well, I yeah, now it's like looking, it's like waxing eyelashes with like I can't even tell what that other word is, but manicure, pedicure spa. It's like I don't know. That's the type of stuff I guess I just try to figure it out on my own. I guess like with me, I just don't see myself spending $450 at no salon. Like I tripped when the barber had charged me 25 and I usually pay 20. I'm like, where the extra five come from? It's like, yeah, that's just it's wild, bro. But yeah, I don't know, man. I couldn't do it. I couldn't do it. I couldn't, go to no salon. That's why like you wouldn't catch me in there. It's like, yeah, maybe ask for directions or if I'm there for moral support out of somebody else. But no, yeah, it's 450 out my pocket. No, that's crazy. I'm like, that's one of those things. I'm like, I would be liking to spend that much. It's one of those things where I'm like, if it's a sneaker that I really want, then yeah, bro. But at least then it's like I know I can keep that sneaker for a while. It's like I'm not trying to have it where it's like what once a month or whenever, and I gotta go back up there and spend the same price. I'm like, nah, that's crazy, bro. But no, anyways, yeah, let's go ahead check out this video. Make sure if you guys haven't, go subscribe to Arrestflix. And with that being said, dang, it's like everybody time out. Everybody like be quiet. I'm like one at a time.
Hi. What's going on?
We get the mail, but the first time we asked to tell me the price something going on, we have assistant over here. Then she get the mail done, so we let her know the price. They don't care about the price. And then we do everything. She told us only $50. And the time to pay, she sent here, her friend sent outside. And she kept calling the phone. We know something going on. We already be careful, And then
So
she tried to give me the car, and then she went back because she go to the bathroom, right? And she go to the
That's the
bathroom.
thing where I'm like, you wouldn't catch me doing no stuff like this. If I ain't got the 400, it's like you gotta have the 450. And I think maybe some businesses, excuse me, they'll probably end up start doing that where it's like, no, you gotta pay first and then we'll do the service afterwards. But then on top of that, it's like, it might be on some stuff where they might give you bad service and you don't pay $450 for nothing. So that's probably why it's like, okay, we'll, have it where you pay or you pay afterwards, like after we finish with the service and all of that. But yeah, really at the end of the day, I just think that, you gotta go to a place that you trust. Like me, when I was going to the barber, yeah, I was going to a barber that I trust where I was like, yeah, it's like, bro hooked me up for $20 and stuff. But yeah, it's like, in some cases, situations, I guess like, yeah, maybe if there's a last minute event and then this the only place that's available. Yeah, it's I guess like if you can't trust them, it's one of those things. It's like you gotta find alternatives and stuff. So yeah, it's like if I gotta go somewhere and I'm like, dang, I can't find a good barber and stuff, and I'm like, okay, well, I'm like, at least for me, it's like now what I've been doing is just been going bald. So I'm like, I'll just cut my own hair and things, and then cross that bridge when I need to. But I mean, I don't know, like yeah, it's some people where it's like they trip on stuff like that if they go into an event and then they're all like, oh, I gotta look the best and things. Me, I guess with me, it's like I, dress up and do all this other extra stuff. But yeah, as far as like, oh, I gotta like, look perfect. Yeah, no, I'm like, you guys will get my presents. That's it. But
While she
anyways.
opened the door, even she should tell us we can let her fan in, but her fan already gone, the door already runs. And then she gave me the car, she got in the back. I grabbed her bag, and then she ran the back. I screaming, my friend got her in the road. And then she gave me the car don't have money in there. So she said she tried to pay for, but she tried to run away.
okay, so her and a friend, I'm guessing, they came in here. They both got their nails done, right?
And last time, I last.
Okay, so
Nails and
so
lashes and
so
450
there were
for that.
services that.
I'm like, yeah, it's one of those things where I'm like, I wanted, what was that? The total recall? Yeah, $450. I'm trying to have it where I can tap my nails with a pen and then they change colors and stuff. 450 and yeah, that's wild.
So the services
That is
have not yet
wild.
been paid for, right? Okay. So she's still here. Her friend is.
Run away.
Her friend ran away. Okay. Should she leave on foot? Did she drive away?
I drive back her bike, so I don't pay attention. I'm not sure.
Okay.
But I think she ran the car.
What? Okay, so. How? As of
Can
right.
you tell her sit down first?
Miss.
I'm not scared of nothing because I didn't do anything wrong.
Miss, can I have you sit down for me?
Can I talk to you?
Can I finish with her and then I'll speak with you? I promise. Alright. So they got the lashes and nails done. How much is owed right now? Has anything been paid yet?
$450.
How much?
$450.
$50.
450.
Even the cop, even he's like $450. It's one of those things where he probably look at the girl. He's like, okay, I'm gonna act like I'm tying my shoe. All right, when I bend down, push me over. I'm good at doing this. I took a wrestling class. Push me over and fall. Because 450 for some nail and lashes. Now that's insane. That's one of those things. I'm like, yeah, like I said, I'm like, it better be some nails where you change color and eyelashes where it's like I don't know. Like I guess like, you know, it's like just being a man. It's like stuff like that. It's just, you know, I had to like get a better understanding of it. So yeah, anybody in the comments, you know, you want to let me know like how that could add up and things. But I imagine it's probably like a lot that has to go in with that. But I'm like, still though, I don't know, man. It's wild. It's wild to think that stuff like that, it would cost that much. But anyways, and it could like, I guess like with lashes, but like with nails, it's like that stuff. I guess like if you get professionally done and all that, then it probably wouldn't break. But like I didn't hear people, they were like, oh, I'm broke a nail and stuff. I pay $450 for a nail to break. I'm like, yeah, it's one of those. You gotta like walk around with your hands just like raised off in the air. It's like, nah, it's like I don't nobody shake my hand, fist bump me, nothing.
Paid yet?
Elbows and you know, that's it. That's how we greeting each other.
Okay, so that's what they owe between the two of them.
Yep.
Okay.
Oh, together.
So
Okay.
her friend went out the door, and it's just her friend is gone.
So it's like,
I gotta wrap her and then she ran and she threw it away. She tried to run herself.
it's still $225 each. That's still a lot for lashes and nails. Oh, dang, bro.
In the purse, only driving license and phone.
Okay, so there was no actual like payment card or anything. Okay. Alright, I've got another officer that's should be on her way. When she gets here, do me a favor, let her, and I'm gonna speak with her.
Yeah, call someone to be helpful because she's acting very crazy.
Okay.
Thank you.
Okay, miss.
Can I talk to you? Thank you.
Alright. So let me start with your ID's in your purse, right?
Huh?
Your ID's in your purse.
My ID's in my phone. Can I please go get my phone from outside? The lady grabbed me when I was trying to go talk. They locked the door on some weird shit because me and her were supposed to pay together.
Okay.
I was trying to go outside. It was not trying to let me go outside of some weird shit. So I started exiting in the back door. And she tackled me. So I panicked. I got scared. Adrenaline rushed in. So I ran away.
Okay.
Why did you tackle me?
Let me start with this. What's your first name?
My name is Andy.
Spell it for me.
A-N-D-Y.
She don't look like an Andy, but
Alright, so apparently her and a friend came in for nails and lashes. They got it done. They racked up a bill of $450. She said they were supposed to pay together. I don't know what happened from that point. I'm still getting to the bottom of it. She's still here. Her friend took off. So. What?
Well, actually, they chased her. They had to chase her and bring her back.
Anyway, she wasn't talking to you. She was talking to me.
I don't care. I don't care. I don't care. I don't care.
I don't care who you are. I will beat you.
Do it. Do it. Do it, bro, bitch. Cause I got 450. I got 450, bro. Don't get my outfit twisted.
I'm not scared. Come on. Okay, what's up?
I'm like, what is? I'm like, as a cop, you got to be like, what is going on right now? Y'all is just getting ready to fight with each other with us literally standing right here. That is insane. That is wild.
Okay.
You're talking with me.
Okay.
Me, not her. Okay? Ignore her.
Okay. Can I get my phone?
Let her speak with them. Okay? You're talking to me right now, right?
on your hoe. Anyways, like I was saying.
All right, so last name is Reynolds. R-E-N.
Huh?
Reynolds, how do you spell that?
R-E-Y.
R-E-Y?
Uh-huh. N-O-L-D-S.
Who is the owner? Who is the owner? Let me speak with this.
Sue is the one that went in the back. Yeah.
When I text the person back, they said that wasn't you.
So what? You the owner? Who? So you are you
I'm a manager in here.
the manager here?
Yes.
Who? What happened? So, because I know he's getting her side, so just let me know. Okay.
I do her friend nail, and my coworker do her nail and lash, and I do her other friend nail and lash. But the first time we've been do for nail for been so long, so something going on. I can't smell it because I can tell really quick. Okay, nail long, all the way long, diamond, everything. I let her know the price. Oh, don't worry about the price. And I'm like, okay, sure, but I still let her know the price before I do the nail,
Before you
make
do-
sure. And the eyelash is 35, so total, both of them is $450. So one
both of
friend,
them, the
yeah,
total, okay.
but it's kind of funny. When they walk and get a nail done, I can feel like they don't talking, they texting.
Okay, I see
And
what
they
you're
talk a
saying.
little bit. But and then her friend,
I think so. It sounds like there's like, so they were texting each other like, okay, like you know, do this and then I'll do, but they don't want to like obviously talk about it out loud and stuff. So yeah, I guess like if they get those, that's probably why she want to see her phone, because she probably want to delete those messages and things if there is any incriminating messages on there. But yeah, I mean, like if that is the case, then yeah, I'm like that's but I don't think people understand. It's like that stuff is retrievable. Like even if you do delete it, I guess like if they trying to have it where like let's say if it was like maybe a little bit more of a serious crime, then yeah, then that stuff is retrievable. I think I can't I don't know like how they can. So that's what I'm saying. It's like you shouldn't be doing those scamming stuff like this. It's like because I guess it probably is gonna get to a point where they're like, hey, you know what, bump having it where we only use this for like murders and big old giant crimes and stuff. No, we're gonna do this for like petty crimes like this too.
walk out back and forth door and watching her done something. When she
Waiting
gave
to
me
see what she was doing.
yeah,
Okay.
and then I tell my coworker when she done, let me know, so we sure we lock the door. Like they pay for it, we unlock the door. Sorry, we have to do that. It's not to be unsafe.
Yeah.
Then she saw we lock the door. So
And I know people are gonna probably be all like, "Oh, that's weird. They got locked in." They probably do that for like new customers because they don't know. But if it's like a regular, where it's like, yeah, let's say it's somebody that be going in there and they've been going there for like 4 or 5 years or something, they probably like, "Oh yeah, they cracking jokes with them, all that," and they're probably like, "Nah, you good, you chilling." And especially if you pay too all the time and you ain't never had no issues and stuff. It might have been that one time you had an issue, but it was like the card you would type it up the wrong pin or something. But other than that, it's like. No, yeah, it's like it's they don't trip with you and things, and so, but yeah, that's after some time of you being there. But yeah, I imagine that first few times around, and they don't really know you like that. Then they're like, no, yeah, we gotta do that. We gotta lock the door. I guess with me, it's like people probably ask like if I were to trip about some stuff like that. I'm like, nah, because I know I'm gonna pay, so that's why I'm just with me, I just don't. Stuff like that doesn't matter to me. I don't care about it. I'm like, yeah, lock the door. I'm like, shoot, being here watching movies, Netflix, all that stuff. I'm like, I just don't care. I'm like, but anyways.
to stand right here, the girl to stand right here, so she knows she cannot win out. She looking for a route, I can tell. And then she gave me the call, and she walked over, can I go to a restaurant? And when she walked, she looking right straight to the back door.
To the back door, okay.
Then
So y'all was able
and
to
I can tell.
So when
I
the
follow
other one
her.
left, y'all was able to keep her inside, and then she gave you a card.
She ran out the back door. The men chased her
She gave me
and
the
brought
car.
her back.
But
She
the
gave
one
me the
that's
card.
out here right now, y'all gave her the card.
She gave me the card,
you a card.
and she tried to walk in
And
the
she
back
tried to
door.
walk. Okay,
And I
I'm
need
trying to
to
make sure everything is.
Yeah, and it's like nobody doesn't do that. I don't just give somebody my card and be like, "Oh, hey, yeah, you take this card and then then I'll go and do some." I'm like, "No, if you take my card, I'm sitting there making sure of it that you don't do nothing and things." But anyway, I just because though I'm sitting down, I'm thinking of the one time and that's why I'm like when you build a trust with because it was more so with my barber, but like yeah, when you build a trust with somebody, they ain't gonna be tripping with you. It's like if let me go to the ATM and I'll come back and I'll pay you guys, but you gotta actually pay them. And so no, I remember that's what I had did. It was because I think the card machine had went down or something, and so then I was I was like, no, let me go to the ATM and then I'll get you your money and things. I'll get you the 20. And so it was it was funny because I remember my barber, he thought that I had just ditched the spot, but I left my stuff there. I told him, I was like, no, I'm gonna leave my stuff here. I'll come back with the 20 and things because it was like my work stuff and stuff. But anyways, I was like, no, yeah, I'll definitely do that. But yeah, it's like there's that trust where they're all like, yeah, we ain't gonna be tripping about you, stealing all that because I've been going to that barber shop since I was a kid. So I don't think he had recognized me when I was a kid from when I was an adult. But yeah, no, it's like I had been there quite a few different times and stuff. So, but yeah, I was like, by that time when that had happened, I was like, I was already a regular at things. I was going in there like every other week and stuff. So yeah, but it's one of those things where it's like, he didn't trip. He was all like, oh yeah, he was like, nah, it's cool, it's chill. Because I think there was a few other times too where the card machine had went down, and then I was like, okay, yeah, let me just go over to the ATM machine, get a 20 and stuff, and then come on back. But anyways,
Went out the back door. They chased her down and broke her back in the front door.
They
Okay.
gave me the
Yes.
car first, and it was the
She
back door.
ran.
Okay.
And I tried to run out to grab her back, but when I got her, she threw everything
Yeah,
on
and
the
showing
back
your
door.
nails. She scratched her.
Yeah,
Show your nail.
and my nail got thing kind of
You,
looked
you need
hurt.
the EMS or anybody to?
No, I'm
Okay.
good. Yeah.
I have that. But
I don't want to pay for no bill and
Can I listen? If I pay for this, can I please get we're in your salon?
That's what I'm in the process
Thank you.
of.
Can I pay
they're
for
gonna
this?
probably want to press
She's speaking
charges
with her
though.
right now,
It's just
okay?
weird.
So
So
what happened? You and your
pay,
friend.
but
Okay,
they're
so
gonna
me
still
and my
press
friend,
charges.
I came in for a set and lashes, right?
Okay.
So me and her already agreed before we came over here that she was gonna pay for her half and I was pay her half. We were supposed to put our money together to pay for the whole set.
Which was the 450, right?
Yeah.
Okay.
So when it was time, like when I was getting my lashes done, she had left out to go smoke and I was trying to tell her to come on. So like she was like, oh, the dude in front of the door and whatnot. And I had realized like the dude was standing in front of the door. So I went to push the door and whatnot, and the door was locked. Though, so weird. So she was like, just go out to the exit door and whatnot. So I tried to go out through the exit door that way. So go to her so we could talk about how they was gonna do this because we was never gonna run away. That's stupid. The came and grabbed me and trying to like.
But it's like, why are you going? It'd be one of those things where it's like, so you can't talk to them and be all like, hey, my friend is out there. Could you let her back in so we can pay? That it's like the route that she just took. It's like the thing is that she just went down a one lane street and she think because like, oh, there ain't no cards there. It's like it's gonna make sense for me to be no. It's like, ma'am, it's still a one lane street. Pretty much the point that I'm trying to make. Her story that don't make no sense. It's like you could. It's like you was. So my thing is this: you walk past the manager, you walk past the workers, you walk past the dude at the door. So you just didn't acknowledge them, and I'm pretty sure they had to have been talking about like, hey, what you doing, what you got going on and stuff. You just ignored them and things. Yeah, that just to me, I'm like, nah. It's like it's one of those things. If this is a weird salon, then yeah, you a weird customer because that just don't make no sense. It's like you could have very well been like, hey, my friend is out there, she's trying to come back in and pay. That's to me. I'm like, that don't make no. My question is, it's like, how did she? If you were, I guess, like talking or texting or whatever to this friend, or talking because it says she's trying to make it seem like that she was talking with her. So it's like, how's you talking to her? I guess, yeah, maybe it's like yelling out the yelling through the window and stuff. But to me, I'm like, that just don't make no sense. It's like even with all that, you yelling out the window like, hey, go around back, and it's like, why not just have it where they're like, hey, can you open the door so my friend can pay? That will make a lot more sense.
Hold me, and I panicked because I wasn't expecting that from. I wasn't expecting that, so I panicked and I took my jacket off because she was trying to like hold me. So I ran because she scared me, and then they had caught me.
Okay.
And then the car, when we drive her back, come back, she tell me to charge the car, she have money, but when I rent the car they say decline. It means don't have no money.
So I still had to be paid for it.
Yep. And she went back, oh my God, she gave me nervous very bad, she acting so crazy. She keep running around, walking around the middle. No, it's a private only inside we were walking, no customer.
They wouldn't let me out from the front, so I was trying to go around to get to her, and the grabbed me on some weird. Can I please pay for and get the phone? Where's my phone? So I can make a phone call.
Who's your friend? The one that took off. Where is she? Do you know?
I don't know.
Okay. What is her name?
Miracle.
Miricle. Last name?
I don't know.
Do you know her date of birth?
No.
Do you know her number?
Here's the thing. It's one of my friends where I've known him since I was 10 years old. I know his first, middle, last name. I know his birthday. I know I'm trying to no, yeah, I know his parents' name, his brother's name. Me and his brother got the same name and stuff. I don't know his kid's name, but I know his wife's name. I That's one of those things where it's like this is somebody that I've known for years. There's even people that I haven't known for years. I know their first and last name. Yeah, or I'm not as close as friends I am with them that I am with the friend that I've known since 10. But yeah, it's one of those things where it's like, yeah, you don't be friends with somebody and not know nothing about them and things. So yeah, birthdays maybe, but like first and last name, I mean, come on now. That's something where it's like, and on top of that, you don't know I don't know I just don't know his address. But like if somebody were to be all like, hey, so they took me to his neighborhood to be like, which house does he live in? I know the house and things. I just don't know the area or the address and stuff because I'm not from there. So I'm like, yeah, but other than that, though, I'm like, everything else still checks out. I'm like, I know just about everything. But yeah, it's like my best friend. It's like a brother to me and stuff. So yeah, it's like, stuff like that. But anyways.
Not by heart, my phone is back there. Can I go get it?
Okay.
Can you escort me back there to go get my phone?
Hang on. So Miracle is no longer here. She straight up.
I don't know where she at. She probably panicked when she seen me running, so she probably ran the other way. Cause that's what I would have did too. Why is y'all chasing after me like I'm trying to steal or something? Y'all weird.
Okay. Okay.
So how did y'all get her back in here?
Oh, when I tried to rob her, bro.
She tried to
She
get
just and everything stole, and I screaming, bro, don't hit me. She ran out. So the tall one, she run real quick, and they tried, and we screaming in the back over there.
But how did y'all get her back in? Like, did y'all physically?
No, she was they was just holding her. I promise. They did not
go.
That's
they
what
was
that's
just
the
holding
extent I
her.
got you.
Each guy had her hand like this, and they didn't touch her. Or nothing. They just was holding her, bringing her back in.
Okay.
That's it.
Okay.
But when we bring her back, she very good girl. We hold her.
Exactly. You want to show her the police get here, girl. You ain't talking none of that. We was talking
don't
all
like
cash money about her. Before y'all came in her face, and she wasn't saying that. Girl, you want to talk all that crap because you got bodyguards, baby. Because I was
So
trash.
strong. You're so strong. Oh my God.
She forgot that body cam was recording.
I missed her.
I'm,
I didn't even know.
when I tried to ask her, she
So she was escorted back in when they got a hold of her. She wasn't dragged back in.
Can I please pay for and get the phone? Please, can I please?
It's like, how you gonna pay if your card declined?
Give us a couple minutes. Like I said,
Can't pay
we're
with
speaking
declined
the other
card.
officer right now, okay?
Okay.
Out of curiosity, I'm gonna ask. 2 people, nails and lashes, $450. Is that normal?
I don't know. It's different.
I'm telling you, that is the most wildest price out there. I ain't never heard of that before. I'm like, yeah, because it's like, yeah, that's 225 each. So it's like, bro, the thing is this: there is sneakers that I have bought where they are nowhere near that price. I'm trying to think, like Air Jordan 1s, 2s, 3s, 4s. Like you look at any types of shoes out there, they don't be costing like that. So yeah, that's one of those things. I'm like, look, I don't know what kind of game they got. I'm like, but it must be some good stuff where there's like, oh, it's get like they be doing like them 3 in the morning commercials where they be all like, oh yeah, test this out, it doesn't break, and it got this rating and all that. Yeah, I'm like, it better be one of those things where it's like with the nails, take a sledgehammer and be hitting at them and stuff, and then they don't break. And then with the eyelashes, somebody could literally be pulling on them and stuff, and they won't tear off and things. But yeah, no, it's like $450 though. That is a wild
I think it's
price.
different between which nail place you go to. I guess it's just their price.
Because that just seems like a lot to me for nails and eyelashes.
Yeah, it is kind of much just for this. I don't know.
I mean, if I'm gonna drop $450 on something, it's not gonna be nails and lashes.
Yeah, exactly.
But I mean, I'm a guy, so that's me.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I've
I'm
never
pretty sure you can spend $450 on a hairstyle. So.
that I've seen before. I've seen that happen easy. I've also seen
450 on a hit. No, if I went to a barber shop and they were all like 450 for a haircut, and I just remember like the last few times because this is when I had like a fade. And I was just mainly just getting like the sides and stuff cut, and I think the one barber I know that would charge me 20. He would he had like this, he would like trim my beard, put like this like facelift, like he was hooking me up for $20. And I was like, wow. I'm like, if he were to charge me 25 or anything more, then I'm like, okay. I'm like, nah, you doing a lot more and stuff. But no, but it's like but if he was all like 450 just for the sides, yeah, it's one of those things. I'm like, look, bruh, you know, I don't usually do this. And I just booked it. I just ran. I'm like, nah, bro, it's one of those things. I'm not paying 400. You gonna have to give me like a Black Friday discount. He's like, it's not Friday. He was like, it's a Tuesday. I'm like, well, and he was like, it's Tuesday in March. I'm like, well, you're gonna have to treat it like a Black Friday in November, because I'm not paying no $450 for no haircut. That's wild.
Prom dresses, wedding dresses that go all the way up to like 5 to 20 grand. So
Nope.
I don't
But
get
yeah,
it.
that's the day I'm like, yeah, I have kids, and if I have a daughter and she's all like, oh, can you drop 20 grand on my prom dress? I'm like, we will go to Amazon and we will just get you a normal looking dress and tell people that it costs 5 to 20 grand. But we ain't spending no, that's, yeah, just, it's gonna be your prom dress, graduation dress, wedding dress. Yeah, you're gonna go, yeah, it's gonna be the one and only dress that you'll ever get.
That's just me. Okay, so let me ask you this: do you, by yourself, have the means to pay for your services that you guys got today?
Yes.
You do.
Yes.
Okay. Okay. So, because like, if so, when they get back up here, I'll speak with the store.
Maybe that
see
could
what-
be the case where it's like she only has enough for herself, but they trying to charge her the 450, which is like, so yeah, she might have like 300 and something. She's like, okay, I got enough for me, but anyways, yeah.
The route she wants to go. Like I said, if you're more than willing to pay for the services, then I don't foresee us having too much of a problem. But like I said, we'll cross that bridge when we get to it. I just have to wait for them to come back up. Okay?
Okay, can I please go get my phone?
I'm pretty sure your phone is with the
No,
store.
it's not. It's outside. I dropped it when I had it in my hand. Pulled me on some weird shit, and I freaked me out when I ran. I dropped it while I was running. Can I please go? Can you escort me to go get it?
What kind of phone is it?
Huh?
What kind of phone is it?
iPhone 11.
Can you go out back and see if there's an iPhone on the ground? Where would it be? Would it be like right outside the door?
I don't know. She freaked me out. It should be around there somewhere.
Is this it?
Yes, it's my phone.
Okay. Whose is this? This is hers?
That's my card. Yep, that's my card. That's my card. That's my card.
Alright, so I've got you the phone, I've got your card. Did you have a purse and or a jacket?
Yes, I was trying to get it. Will not let me get my shit. Can I please have my stuff back?
So here's where the issue is coming up, okay? So I don't know if you're aware of this or not.
Okay, I know that. There's a reason to that.
Okay. So do you have other means to pay for the
Yes,
service?
can I please have my phone so I can get the other means? I'm not even trying to be rude.
No, it's alright, it's alright. I understand the frustration, like I said, just give me a minute, okay? It's a lot of moving pieces. What's the word?
Was it paid?
No.
Okay.
She said she has other means to pay for it. Miss Reynolds, what are the other means that you have to pay for your services today?
Can I call them? Can I get my phone so I can contact people?
I mean, I don't have a problem with that.
I'm like, you gotta contact people to pay for the, yeah, I'm like, yeah, you called me up talking about, if a friend had called me up and was like, hey, I got caught up with the cops, I need to pay $450 for my nails and lashes and stuff, I'm like, you called the wrong person. I can't help you. But here's the thing though, I will defend you when I see the body cam video of it. Cause yeah, no, I'm not paying no $450 for no. That's one of those things where it's just, I'm like, yeah, we gotta be like happily married, you know, with like a kid on the way. And on some stuff where it's like, but we've been married for some time or something, you know, and like, yeah, it's like, it's something where I'm like, I know for a fact that when I leave this world, you still going, but it's one of those things where I'm like, if we ain't got no sort of like connections, relations, like when I leave this world and then they on no stuff where it's like we divorced and all that, like, no, we gotta be happily married for the rest of my life, for the rest of our lives, in order for me to be paying $450 for some nails and lashes. Even then, it's like still one of those things I'm like, hey, we gonna have to figure out another place, or to like do one of those, make a YouTube tutorial or something, or find one so where it's like you could do that yourself and not pay no $450 for it. Yeah, maybe for like the equipment, and then you could just do it at your home, no problem. But nah, like paying that like however many times, you know, a year, yeah, that's crazy. She's gonna probably be deleting those messages.
Apparently, like I said, so
So run through GTS and I'm
No, I mean I figured as much. So, all right, I'm gonna go check.
Yeah, he said go
I'm gonna go check that. Hold on to that, all right?
Yeah, he said go run it.
Want to know how to mind their business.
Ma'am.
Get your money up, not your funny up.
Money up and you just ran.
I don't give a f. That's not the reason why I ran. Mind your f***ing business. That's hairstyle. This little bald headed ass.
It's 150.
Oh, be for real. That came out today. You still pay for it? You're weird.
What's your how you spell your first name?
A&D.
A-N-D.
Why?
Why?
A&D, why Andy?
A-N-D. That's like it's no nickname. That's not a nickname. She said that's are you what how old are you?
I'm 18.
18. What's your how you spell last name?
Tell you, what's your mama number?
Hello.
This
She
is
said that's how you
Angel.
spell it.
He probably ain't coming back.
The f is you looking at? Do you have
Okay.
a problem?
I'm gonna text
Do you
I'm
have
gonna
a
text it to
problem? Okay, at least I have one. Do you have hair under that you wear? Okay then, so shut the f up and stop looking. If you're not gonna swing, then shut the f up. Shut the f up. Man, what's your mama number? I'm not.
Usually cops be all like, okay, that's enough. Like everybody's stopping at things. It's one of those. I think they just desensitize themselves from it. They're all like, they're like, hey, I don't care about that. Y'all want to argue? You guys can go ahead and argue. But it's like they ain't gonna. It's one of those. I think like cops, they know that when their presence is there and stuff, they know that people ain't gonna be fighting like that. So I'm like, then yeah, whoever they are, they just crazy. But
Dealing with these, they not gonna swing them with the. Man, I don't want to talk to no weird man. Okay. What's up? I'm inside the nail salon. I'm talking to this funny. You're keep talking.
hold on for 1 second. I gotta do something real quick. Give me a moment. All right, I'm back. Just had to do something real quick. Back to the video.
Take my jail. I'm tired of this shit.
Did you send one more unit to this call?
Pop me. Pop me. Excuse me, now, can you move to the side?
We not
Can
doing
you move
that.
to the side?
We not. No.
We never got a press shot.
No.
Can you pop me?
We're not doing
Pop
that.
me.
$2,000
We're not doing that.
Pop me. Let her go. Man, you ain't got to press charges. I ain't gonna press charges.
It's not about
that. Pop me then. Pop me then. Pop me then.
We not.
Pop me
We
then.
not.
And they said she was like being all quiet and stuff before the cops had showed up. It kind of reminds me of like, if you guys watch the Wayans brothers, when it's all like, he'd be like yelling for one of them guys to like hold him back and things. And it's like, then when it comes time to fight, he's like, no, hold on, wait a minute. Let's talk about this and stuff. You like, continue holding me and stuff. Cause yeah, if them cops, I feel like if those cops would have just been like, hey, that ain't, they ain't got nothing to do with me. If you guys got something going on, handle it and stuff, that I think it definitely would have been on some stuff, and she probably just sat back down and just been all like, yeah, y'all are weird or something. But anyways.
Chill out.
No, I started talking. When you came mind your business, that's when I started talking. He wasn't talking to you. He was talking to me. And that lady, it had to do with you. I don't think I could. But as soon as she
You like starting to cry and stuff.
That's when I started talking about.
Just figure out how we're gonna get this paid right now. Let's just focus on that right now.
I'll call you back. Hold on. Let me call my phone back. You said what? 450. 450. 450. Yes. You said what?
Yeah. That's how I spell. Yeah.
All right, let me go run this. You okay?
Yeah, I'm good. I just
What happened with that? Did she start?
both. I'm probably gonna have to detain. That's what's gonna have to happen. Stand up. Hold on, Adriel. Stand up. I'm gonna have to detain. I'm about to put you in my car because
You're not finished calling?
you can call, but you gotta call from out the car. Cause put your hands behind your back.
Can I get my phone?
You can get your phone when you get in the car.
Yeah.
Cause if y'all gonna keep arguing, we not doing that.
What about a payment?
We're working on it. She's making a couple of calls. Like I said, we're working on it.
Yeah, because they probably all like, we ain't trying to have it where we just out of the money and we done did this service.
Stop. No, stop.
Whatever. I'm sorry. Thank you.
5-4. I have one black female detained.
slow down.
I told him we was 10. I said I was 10 for him. Alright. I'm about to take these handcuffs off you. What I need you to do is calm down. Hey.
Copy, I'm aware.
In the police car. Can you please call your mother?
In the police car.
Can you please call your mother, Jay?
She right here.
Well, actually, no. Stay in these for right now.
You're stuck.
Let me. Huh? Who is?
This is Jay.
I'm gonna have to keep you in these for
Can
right
you
now.
put on merch?
Huh? Who? Go to who I need to call.
Go up. Go to Jay. Press Jay.
3 Bravo 1
Yeah.
5 Charlie 3. Help
Call
you
him.
down.
Yeah. Mobile.
To back him.
Yeah. Call him.
All right.
He put him on speakerphone.
She right here.
Huh?
She's right here.
Can you please come down here and get me?
I'm 10. I told him I was 10
Can you
for.
please come down here and get me?
Wanted us to get here quick with y'all.
I can get you from where, Andrea? That is Nelson line.
Oh, so it's like she gave them a nickname. Yeah, see, that's one thing about it. It's like you can't because a cop ain't gonna know you by your nickname. They gonna know you by your government name, the name that was given to you, at birth and things. So yeah, that just little bit of advice out there. You can't just be all like, oh yeah, my name TMossBoss and stuff. They're gonna be like, yeah, it's a part of my but it's like how many people with the last name Boss? Like stuff like it's like rare occasions. Probably like some dude from the 1800s that created clothes or something. But other than that, I'm like, yeah, no, that's not my government. So I'll jokingly say it's like my content creating government name, but it ain't like my government like the name that was given to me on my birthday and stuff. So yeah, no, can't do that. But anyway, I mean, I guess like it's your name, but at the same time, it's like not really your name. It's not the name like that you'll have on your ID and stuff like that, driver's license and stuff. But anyways.
That is Nelson line.
There's still another one inside?
Yeah, go
called
on.
Notice Now.
She's calm. Them two was about to fight, and I had to stop that.
Ain't a bunch of cops showing up.
What you talking about?
I can send you my current location if you want to.
Everything was fairly calm.
Okay, but still, where is it located? It's located East Savannah, where what's this busy street called?
This is Skidaway.
On Skidaway.
Yeah, I'm good.
What's the name? Okay. You coming?
Oh no, I'm not getting nobody else. Now who about to be with you?
Just me.
Oh, okay.
She's all like, look, I'm only there for you and you only.
We had her, everything was fairly calm inside. We had her sitting on one of the chairs, one of the employees, and her started getting into it with Davis in there. So that's why we escalated things.
That's cool. Is this the one that they called and brought back inside?
Yes.
Okay.
So she was here with a friend. Her friend Miracle is in the wind. No last name, no date of birth, no known address. So don't know where she is right now. She has her phone number. It's in her phone. Right now we're trying to figure out how she's going to pay for those.
Miracle?
Yeah. So she used this card to try to pay for it. It was declined.
Remember the 59 we went to the other day? Take a look at the phone. You see what's on the phone?
Oh my God. I would be dead.
Yeah.
Where's your homegirl?
I don't know.
This is the thing. That's a theft by services charge. I'm just letting you know that. So the girl who left, she needs to come up here because if y'all don't pay this, that's a charge.
We're gonna pay this.
Oh.
Yes, it's me.
They-
Hi.
They will be grab off on,
Who's
That's my card.
That's hers.
Yeah.
this is yours? Okay.
that's not where they're at anymore.
Andrea.
They're not on Utah?
No.
All right. So what's going on? Let me get that.
Why are you taking my phone?
Because you're in handcuffs.
I know most places they
Any other
cut your
questions?
nails if you don't pay. Well,
What's your feedback on
the
the
thing
car?
is,
Thank you.
That's the
We
thing.
gotta-
I'm like, dang. So if you ain't even got the money, it's like I like how would that go about? I'm like, I don't know how that would like work. Where it's like, I'm like, oh man, my card declined. Hold on, let me go get all this. Say you feel somebody put you in a full nail scene. You look up, and they sit there and snap it off all the nail. I'm like, bro, what just happened? I'm like, that y'all can't do that to people and things. But that's crazy. I didn't know that was a thing. Like they'll cut your nails if you don't have the money. But I mean, I guess it makes sense. They were like, all right, well, no, it's like, we'll just go and use that to, I guess if somebody else comes in here and they were like, hey, I want this done, they'll just have to, I guess, like cut around it. But then, yeah, they still got the material for someone else if they wanted to get their nails done. So what about the eyelashes? Like what? They just like hold you by your head and they just snatch the lash. That's something crazy. I'm like, bro, I ain't going off in there. And yeah, it'd be leave it up out there abused. I'm like, nah, I'm good, bro.
Gray area because they kind of did a kidnapping when they pulled her back in here.
Right. So if she get charged, they gonna get charged.
So if the person, hold that for a second. So the person who's coming in,
It might be a mutual. It might be a mutual thing.
She still got charged with theft of person because she
Didn't you try to leave?
spent $450 on nails.
$450. $450. What kind of nails did she get?
Look at the Nintendo.
She said her friend came out and had a cigarette.
Any charges for Miracle too?
I mean, theft of services, but that's about it.
I think she's 16. She's 18.
Yeah, she is.
I think Miracle's 16. I just had a call with them 4 days ago.
So one is there. Where's the other friend at?
They already ran out.
So the other one is gone. She's the only one that was
Still in here.
Still got caught. As far as that, I can't.
That's messed up where it's like, let's say, the Andy girl, she is there with the intent to pay, but then her friend gets to acting weird and then runs off. And then it like makes me look, yeah, that's one of those things. I wouldn't be cool with that person no more. It's like, yeah, I'm not trying to have it where I'm getting banned from places because you don't want to pay. If you don't want to pay, then you shouldn't be out trying to get your nails and eyelashes did. But yeah, that's messed up. It's like if she was really there with the intent to pay, but then her friend messed up everything. So then, yeah, now it's like I'm in the back of a squad car because of you. But anyway.
So when y'all pulled her back in, that was kind of a form of kidnapping.
No, I'm not. I
got you. But when you when she left and y'all brought her back, so I'm not charging y'all for it, but I'm just saying that's kind of it's kind of like a gray area with that. But however, she will be charged with the theft by services because she didn't pay y'all. Yeah, so she's going to be charged with that for right now. We're going to give you a case report number and show you how to access the report, okay? And yeah, so that's all we can do for right now.
Can I call her friend or pay rent? Her friend or pay rent or something.
They not. She's not coming. She told me that she was calling the girl. They not. I'm pretty sure the girl is not gonna come back up here.
So they just they said they just called about the phone 50. You're not gonna pay nothing. Just gone.
Yes, ma'am. I'm sorry. But she, like I said, she was charged for but the card she doesn't have any money.
So if you don't mind, so I can get the clip her nail up.
That's crazy.
Who tapped you? Hey, watch your mouth, all right? Remember you told me the other day? That stuff you told me?
$450?
But for one person though, all right, like is she? Because I'm like, I thought it was $450 for both. Is it $450 for just a? No, that's insane. I'm like, no, you guys, it's one of those things where I think a lot of people would look at their business and be like, yeah, you guys is doing a little bit too much with the charging. I'm like, you need to have a all year long sale where it's like you knock off like half that, not even like half, like at least like 75% of that price. That's insane to pay that much. And it's like, yeah, I don't know. Me personally, I wouldn't pay no $450. Just me by myself. Nah, yeah, that's crazy. And that's something where I'm like, I wouldn't even pay that much just for one individual. I'm like, now two, I can understand if it's two, but still, that's a lot. $225 for one. I'm like, that's still a lot. But $450 for the one, nah, that's crazy.
But I'm a licensed nail tech. I do nails. But I'm just saying, $450?
Yeah.
I asked the same question. Yes, sir.
So they live on what's the face street? So go ahead, charge her with theft of services, and she want to cuss and act crazy or whatever. Charge her with disco also.
All right.
So Disco, theft for services, and did she try to run from y'all or fight anything?
No. She just stood up. She got a little mouthy. I sat her back down in the chair and she was fine.
Okay, Disco, theft for services, and we can go ahead and get her on out of here. I dealt with her the other day. She don't get a phone conversation or anything like that. Do what you got to do.
I'm gonna see if the other chick went to the parking lot.
And they got
That's
cut the
fine.
nails
If she's over
too.
there,
Damn.
it's still no
She
big
said she got
deal.
lashes and nails done. I do nails. $450. What kind of nails did you get done?
Yeah.
$450.
No, I think she said 100.
That's almost.
Well, whatever. Either way.
I'm gonna say that's a lot.
Yeah.
She got her nails done for life.
That's what I'm saying. It's like, yeah.
When I got here, I was sitting up front.
She-
was back here getting her lashes.
She is
done.
it.
And
She
it's so
is
crazy
laid
because me and her
out
talked.
with a
When she
fan.
came up to the top, the guy that left, that go get his child.
Get the whole service
I
done,
was
bro.
like, I didn't know he do lashes, and she was like, yeah. I was like, I didn't know that, and I've been coming here for a long time.
This reminds me of Rush Hour 2 with Chris Tucker. He was in that salon place and he get his nails did and he's telling the story and stuff. I'm like, man, that is wild. You see her sitting up where she's talking with the cops. Now she's getting the whole service done.
And so that was that, and that's when everything just happened. Like she was sitting around acting like she was gonna pay, and I noticed they locked the door, and I asked Sue. I was like, Sue, y'all about to close? And Sue was like, no, like that. So I thought twice about it, and then I guess they were trying to get the payment from her. She never, and then that's what she said. She had to go to the bathroom.
Okay.
Instead of going to the bathroom, she ran out the back door.
That was the friend. Right.
Back here.
That,
No, her.
The taller one.
Yeah.
Okay, the one that was sitting up
The
front.
friend was never in here. I didn't see the friend.
Okay, so she was
calling
gone.
the friend on the phone, trying to act like the friend was gonna pay, even though the friend got her nails done and had done left out and got her lashes done.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay. So she was, by the time you got here, she was long
She
gone.
was sitting in the car. She was calling her. The friend was sitting in the car outside.
Do you remember what kind of car?
No, I didn't see all of that. See, I guess she drove off when the girl ran outside. She left her. Yeah, she left her. So I didn't see the friend or the car, anything, but Sue was like, you sitting calling her, come on and pay. Why you calling her?
Okay.
Sounds like so it might be a situation where the friend paid, but she didn't. Wow, that's but I'm like, still though, $450. I'm like, that's crazy.
That's basically how that happened. So you try to play it off like your friend gonna pay, but if your friend was gonna pay, your friend would have been paid. So
Right.
she walked out the door.
Okay.
So and basically instead of her going to the bathroom, she ran out the door. Sue was trying to catch her.
Okay.
She got away, and then that's when the guys brought her back over here. They wasn't violent with her. They wasn't hold. You know what I'm saying? None of that. They just brought her back.
Okay.
They was able to catch up with her and bring her back.
And that was out through the back door.
Yes.
Okay.
They went out the front door. Sue was trying to get her from the back, and that's what Sue yelled at. She ran.
Okay.
And so they went and got her. They wasn't aggressive with her. None of that.
Okay. I was trying to figure out basically,
Right.
how what played into what, and then I know
Right.
you and her started exchanging words.
Right. She got upset because the worker y'all was talking to, didn't say the part about her running out the door. And so when I said that, that's when she got mad and was like,
Okay.
nobody talking to me.
Gotcha.
Because I was trying to tell y'all what happened.
And that's when she flipped.
Yes.
Okay.
Yes, that's when the guilt flipped.
Okay.
Because she was like, nobody talking to you. And technically, I wasn't talking to her either. I was talking to y'all.
Right.
So.
Okay.
Right.
Gotcha. So, I'm just gonna have you listed in the report as a person with knowledge as far as that
Okay,
last
that's
part.
fine.
If you get a subpoena as a witness,
Right.
don't be surprised.
Okay.
I don't know what the courts are gonna do though with that
Right.
one, so that's completely on them.
Right, that's fine.
So, well, like I said, so now
That's fine, because that's $450. That's half of $1,000.
Yeah.
That we all trying to work. We all got. She got 4 kids.
Work on the nail.
She got 4
4
kids.
hours. Take 12
Right.
hours.
Yeah.
Nails.
Right. That's other money they missing out on. And she got 4 kids. The other guy that did the friend nails. See, the other guy did the friend nails. He got. We all. You know what I'm saying? We all trying to make it.
Right.
If you ain't got it, nails not that important.
No. Yeah. That's when she told me that the bill was $450.
$450. I said that. Yeah.
That's what. And that's what it was.
Telling-
That's what it was too, because the
Right.
court declined for that.
130, 120.
Right.
Oh no, one is 22, 123.
Okay. $450. That makes sense.
And they got their nails and lashes done.
Okay.
She had just walked back from her last time. Like I say, I didn't know that guy did.
Wait, because all right, so 200, then that's 4, 25, but it was 23. So I guess so. It sounded like somebody. So it was like 232. So okay. So I was like, so it sounds like somebody had, probably that was the friend. There was like the 220 and stuff, and then she had the 230. But yeah, we're either way, regardless, still whatever the price is, I'm like 450. I'm like, yeah, that's a lot. Like I'm saying, I'm like, it better be some like like Wolverine, like I can go like through metal and be cutting up stuff with it. If it's like some defense nails or something, like it's one of those things. Like I can, yeah, it's like you or some Spider-Man. Like I can like climb up on the side of buildings and things. But I'm saying 450, and I'm still the same person I was before I walked in there. Nah, yeah, that's wild.
Lashes. I've been coming in for at least like a year now.
Okay.
And I was like, oh, I didn't know he do lashes.
I just want to know the law.
So, under theft of services, if somebody enters an establishment with the intent of receiving services, but has no intent of paying fully for those services, it is, yes, theft of services. So, unless the full amount is paid for, it still qualifies as theft of services. So
what about the friend?
The friend, I mean, if we had her here, then she'd be charged as well. But we don't have her here.
So she going to have to pay the whole 450? Oh, okay.
Yeah,
and the friend is a minor on top of that.
Wow.
So
kids running wild. That's sad.
But I mean, so she's still obviously like we told you before. She's still being charged as an adult because she's an adult.
Mm-hmm.
So
Yeah,
she
but
should have
really,
known.
I don't want-
She's at the point where she should have known that.
Yeah, so she started mouthing off like she did last time we dealt with her, so I just shut the door. We're not going to deal with that foolishness. Just go ahead and charge her because she's 18, so she can go ahead and just get them charges and we'll be done with her. That's the young lady that the other day when we had the 59 report, she told me and him to get off her property.
Oh.
Yeah, so when I saw her face, I mean, so we just go ahead and charge her with theft of services, disco, and all that other kind of stuff. Who did she try to fight?
This young lady with the red hair.
Did she do anything else?
No, she was about to flip the thing, but that's when I had to like, hey, Slam, don't come in here, because it was about to.
So she tried to flip their stuff over?
Yeah, she wanted to cut her nails, but they can't do that.
Right, so she's telling the story, which we know is a story. She claims that the person who's supposed to pay for their nails is on the way up
That
here.
girl is not coming here.
I already know.
Yeah.
I mean, and it is what it is.
The store's asking if there's still any way that she could pay for the services. Or not.
No, because she has no money.
Dang.
And I need to
That's crazy.
tell me, the owner, because she can't clip her nails. She wants to clip her nails, but she can't clip her nails.
I know some places.
Yeah, I
do that.
don't know. I ain't never heard of that before. Where it's like, I guess if they, I guess like in some cases and situations, it could be possible where they are like they could take back whatever it is. But I feel like when it comes to like like cosmetics, where it's like stuff that's attached to your body and things. Yeah, no, I ain't never heard of that before. So yeah, that's one of those things where I'm like, if they wanted to, then yeah, I guess like I don't know. I ain't never heard of that. But anyways.
I told him that I was 10-4. Who is this? 3 Charlie, somebody from precinct 3.
Anyways, yeah, so no, they're not clipping her nails. They're not doing any of that. We're going to give her behind these charges and let her go. And I think she may be on paper. I'm not sure.
Salerno's looking it up. So.
Yeah.
No use of force. We just disorderly conduct, theft of services.
Did you check to see if she was still on paper?
She's not on Salerno.
No more? Well, Salerno working on it?
This is his case. This is
can you just tell him that she's not on paper?
It's probably going to be... He said, is she still on paper?
Not to the best of what I can see.
Okay.
So, nothing's coming up, no probation or parole. I mean, I ran it twice, so. Yeah.
Okay. So. But is she still on probation?
No, it's not coming back with anything.
Okay.
Right, stand by. So it was $450 total for both of them?
The nail and lash.
Oh, wow.
Did you see her nails?
It's like everybody is having the same reaction because that's something that's never, that's one of those things where I'm like, now I'm curious. Now I feel like I'm gonna probably go off up in one of these establishments and they're gonna be thinking I've been there for something. I'm like, no, I just want to know like how much would it cost for lashes and nails? Because $450 for that, I'm like, yeah, that's some wild stuff, man. There's friends that I know that like they have businesses like that. And yeah, no, I ain't never heard of that before. That was one of those things where I'm like, nah, that's different. I'm like, that's one of those things where I just, because I'm trying to think like I've never, I'm trying to think like, even if you go above and beyond like for it and stuff like it's one of those things I'm like, nah, bro, you gotta be like a figure like Beyonce or freaking Michelle Obama to be paying that much. I feel like they probably would be paying a little bit more, but I'm just saying, I'm like, yeah, no, it has to, you have to be a figure like that to be paying that much. But if it's some random 18-year-old named Andy in the middle of wherever and stuff, no, yeah, that's crazy. That's one of those things. I'm like, nah, you gonna have to do a discount of some sort. So I'm like, I don't know. Like that'll be one of those things. I'm like, nah, it's like 450 is crazy. He let me just work, either today, tomorrow, something. And yeah, I'll clean up the place, wipe the seats down, clean the walls, all that stuff. I'll do that, but paying 450 for some lashes and nails, I'm like, I don't know. I guess like with like guys, we don't believe in that. That's out of our our brain process and stuff. Like we can't process things like that. That's like, yeah, we don't have that software update. We a different we a different breed, because I ain't never heard of that before. So.
And I'm not one of these new age men, so I don't know about none of that stuff.
450.
Okay, so basically we're charging her with theft of services and disorderly conduct, okay? So what I would recommend, since you're going to have to go to court for this, she has to show up to court. You present your receipts and all that to the judge. It'll be notated in the police report. It's going to be made how much she owes. And once that gets done or whatever, the judge will order her to pay money and any accumulated expenses after that, all right? It just right here, right now, we can't force her to pay for something, and actually it's not a good idea because of all the fights that keep going on. And I would suggest that we go ahead and ban her from your property also. So would that work for you?
Yes, and the nail on her nail, you think I can clip her nail up?
No, I can't.
I would.
No, I wouldn't. I can't.
Yeah, I guess they probably look at it as like it would have been a form of assault. Like, so like, let's say if the cops hadn't showed up and then she broke the nails off and all that stuff, and then she shows it to the cops like, yeah, look what they did to me. It would be, I now thinking about it, it would be a form of assault and stuff. So that's probably why that they couldn't do it and things. But I mean, I don't know. Like, it's 450 though. You gotta. There's one of those things though, as a business owner, and you got a business like this, and you tell somebody that price, you have to understand their reaction. It's like it would be to run off or whatever. 450 for the nails and lashes is crazy.
One of them things that sucks. I mean, is it glued on there or?
No, it's acrylic, so it's like on there for some weeks now. It's
About 4 weeks to come
so. Unless she cut them, she gonna.
This is what I would recommend. This we'll do too. We'll take pictures of her nails and the condition in, and just upload it.
Eyelash too.
And the eyelash too, so they can show the work that was done and that she didn't pay for. Okay. Will that work for you? Okay.
Just ask.
No, yeah. I understand. See, with this location, you're actually being banned from this location, which means if you set foot on this property again, you'll be arrested. Okay. You're going to have a court date. You're being charged with theft of services, and you're being charged with obstruction. So you're going to have to go to court. Explain to the judge what your version is. They're going to explain what their version is. The judge is going to order that you pay for everything. Okay? Okay, I'm sure you can. I hope you can pay for everything. But considering you try running out of the store.
Oh, so she ain't going to jail.
Her eyelashes?
Eyelashes.
450. Oh,
that's what I said.
That's half my mortgage.
I mean, is that normal? She goes, yeah, there's no way. That's right. Did you go ahead, sign here by the X for me? This is letting you know that you are banned from the property. As he just explained, if you come back and you're caught on the property, you will be arrested and you will go to jail.
I'm like, yeah, you wouldn't have to. That's one of those things where I would, even if it's like I'm going to one of the other establishments, I wouldn't even want to be in that area. I'm like, we ain't even gonna go down that street. I'll go all around the city if I need to. But yeah, no, that's one of those things. I don't want to be in the same area as that establishment. It's crazy.
It's in the car with her. I took it out of the store before we left. This is for you, all right? This is your copy of the charges. Like I said, it's going to be 1 count of theft of services at the $450, and it's going to be the 1 count of disorderly conduct for what happened inside the store. Specifically for when I told you just to let me speak with everybody, okay? And what you did with Officer Davis as well. Like I said, we were in the process of speaking with you, speaking with them, trying to get both sides of the story, and then everybody felt the need to act up and get rowdy. So now, disorderly conduct, okay? So, if you just would have let us do our thing, wouldn't have been on there, but... So, alright. I'm good.
Alright. You got all her phone and
There's
her
the remainder of your stuff. So you said you spoke with the other one?
Yeah, she called the place.
Okay.
And told them what I just told her.
Okay.
She said that both of them, her friend was there on scene or whatever, said that she told her that she had everything done because she had to go to work. She said that she got everybody's stuff she was going to pay and all that kind of stuff. She said when she got up to leave, that's when she ran out after her and they grabbed her and brought her back in or whatever.
Okay.
Hey everyone, it's Trent, Prior Deputy Sheriff, Patrol Sergeant, and Canine Handler. It was pretty obvious from the beginning this suspect had no intention of paying, but a theft of services charge where you go into an establishment, a business, whether that's a restaurant, you're going to dine and dash, or at this business where these girls go in, get nails and lashes and have absolutely no intention of paying. For the most part, that is going to be a misdemeanor in most areas, and in most cases, it is going to be a citation with a promise to appear in court, and the suspect will be released with that citation. And like this sergeant was saying in the video, as a law enforcement officer, you cannot force a suspect to pay a business owner or the person that provided you service. That is something that has to take place in court, and a judge would have to order restitution to the business or to the service provider for that $450. And in a lot of cases, the business owner or whoever provided the service never ends up seeing that money. But of course, it's case dependent. And in the video, this officer was telling the manager that she needed to be careful. And it was kind of a gray area in terms of that kidnapping because the manager had grabbed the suspect when she ran outside and pulled her back into the store. So there are laws in place that fall under the citizens arrest laws that give citizens the legal authority to arrest criminals if they're committing a offense in their presence, a misdemeanor in their presence, a felony outside of their presence. However, the physical limitations and restrictions that citizens have the authority to place on somebody committing a crime can vary from state. And yes, it can be a gray area where you can be legally justified in doing so in terms of a law enforcement officer is not going to arrest you and take you to jail like they don't arrest this manager in this situation, because it's understandable why she did what she did. However, you need to be careful.
Yeah, I don't know, man. It's like, I'm thinking along the lines, like, she's probably like, hey, I ain't got security, so I got to be because I feel like anybody would, if my thing is this, if I have a business and yeah, let's say I got like a sneaker business or something, you trying on some $450 sneakers, and I'm like, okay, yeah, my thing is this, I probably would be looking at them being like, they better not try to go out that front door and things, and they out there walking, checking, looking back and forth on the sneakers and stuff, then they just dart out there. Yeah, I'm gonna chase after them. I think that's just one of those like natural reactions that you have. Like I'm not trying to lose out on $450, but yeah, it's just it's one of those things. I'm like, dang, man, but I don't know. Like I mean, I've seen some shoes actually that cost a lot more than $450. Like there's shoes that I have where it's like, yeah, like the resale value, they done gone up. But no, yeah, it's just I don't know, man. Yeah, it's, you know, sneakers, I guess I can understand, but it's like, yeah, it ain't gonna be no stuff like the sneakers is gonna disintegrate after a few weeks and stuff. Yeah, they'll get dirty, but it's like, yeah, it ain't gonna be like, no, $450 for some disintegrating sneakers. Nah, bro. I'm like, it's one of those things where I'm like, I'm going up to that establishment. I'm like, hey, I ain't paid $450. It needs to last 450 days. My thing, that's how it needs to go off of a day thing. So 3 weeks, well, that's like, so like say like 20 something days. I'm like, yeah, bro, that's how much them nails should have been costing. Cause I'm like, yeah, that's wild. So I'm like $450 and them nails gonna disintegrate, or it's gonna lose its like not value, but it ain't gonna look like how it did when it was like very first out the store and stuff, you know. So yeah, cause I'm like with haircuts, I'm like a good haircut, yeah, that can last you like 20 days or more, depending on, you know, how frequent you go up there and stuff. But no, yeah, it's like it's just you wouldn't catch me doing that. I know people are gonna probably be all like, "Oh, what if your girlfriend or wife?" I'm like, "Yeah, if it's my girlfriend, I'm like, you have a job, correct?" I'm like, "So you did what was you doing before? Because whatever that is, that's what you gotta be doing." Wife, it's one of those things. I'm like, "Nah, we definitely going to it's gonna be one of those things." I'm like, "That just." We're gonna have to talk about that. I don't know. 450 for some nails and lashes. I'm like, yeah, you better come out there looking like an angel. It's one of those things. But if it's like something where I'm like, you pay 450 for that, I'm like, nah, fam. I'm like, they better give you a whole like Wizard of Oz service where they got you like laid out on the table and they got some wheel thing spinning over your head and stuff. I'm like, that whole scene where when they finally made it to the Oz's place, and they gave them that whole, that's $450 worth. But that, I'm like, nah, bro, that's one of those things. $100 tops. I think, yeah, for nails and lashes, $50 each. Yeah, bro, that's crazy.
You can open yourself
That
up
is some wild
to
stuff.
major problems, getting charged potentially with
for
false
that. I'm like,
imprisonment
man,
if you're locking somebody in an establishment or holding them against their will, kidnapping, which is moving somebody against their will, even if it's an inch, and a lot of other crimes that could come into play there. Also, you could potentially open yourself up to being sued civilly. There was a case recently in Coeur d'Alene, Idaho, where a security guard forcibly removed a suspect that had been trespassing at a town hall meeting, and now that security guard and his company are being charged criminally for false imprisonment and a bunch of other crimes that were involved.
If they move them out, wow, that is wild. I've never heard somebody, it's like false imprisonment, but like you're getting them out of the area. Yeah, that's I guess I did see that. So I'm like, man, I don't know. Like I remember thinking about that, like, wanting to do a security job, but then it's like that's what I would be thinking what I need to do. And now I lost my job thinking I'm doing my job. Yeah, that's crazy.
That situation. So you just need to be careful. And a lot of times that's why we would always advise people, just depending on the situation and the circumstances, it could be best just to call 911, give a description, tell the dispatch what just happened, and then let law enforcement handle it so that you don't open yourself up to these potential criminal or civil issues in the future. And that's going to be it for this one. See you guys in the next one.
She was charged with theft of services and disorderly conduct, banned from the salon property, and released with a subpoena.
That's probably why you see where some businesses like Walmart, for an example, where they be having like cops up there and stuff. So they, I guess they don't have like no charges get pressed against them, for no stuff like that. But yeah, man, that's wild. 450 for some nails and lashes. I'm like, yeah, that's crazy. I ain't never heard of that before. But anyways, yeah, make sure if you guys haven't, go subscribe to ArrestFlix for more videos like this. Like, subscribe to me too, and I'll talk to you guys later. Thank you guys for watching, and peace.